Ghana is opening up, like you said. Over the last couple of years, there's been a lot more attention on Ghana, especially with the recent oil find. And I'd say it's opened up. People are becoming more and more aware of our existence and of the opportunities down here. So you actually have a lot more people making inquiries as to, like you said, across various industries, from real estate to oil and gas to what have you. So I guess that's the spillover that comes along with it. In every country, it's the government's responsibility to take care of low-income housing. Now when we talk about that, we're not referring to the government directly being responsible for putting up these structures, but perhaps establishing some form of incentives, like, I don't know, providing land, not just to one real estate company, but you pick a select group of them, give them specific locations and state that, okay, whatever it might be, whether you're not going to pay duties on imported materials. Huge problems we have is financing. We don't have access to foreign loans, which are offered at significantly lower interest rates, and have had to rely on the very high interest rates of existing in Ghana from banks. Now we consider it being significantly lower, but 26% or so is not low. But we consider it low because we come from a background where we've had to deal with as much as 50% interest rates, and it's a killer. It just makes your day-to-day, your ambition, your vision, it just gets overwhelming after a while. So in a case where an investor is looking to actually come into the country to do some good, I'd say that's a key area that they need to focus on. If you have access to those funds that you feel could help do this. And I mean, Ghana's a growing economy. Since our issue is financing, if someone comes and actually states that, okay, I have access to this and that, and with politics, things tend to drag on a little bit. So in cases whereby people require the government guarantee or whatnot, we need that aspect taken out of it. If it's going to be the private sector's responsibility to do it, if, say, Manet, for example, was to take this upon themselves, the foreign investors or whatever should not be looking for the government guarantee or government involvement on any kind of level. It should just be geared towards the private sector and the factors that we can do to accomplish our goal. But things get a little bit more complicated when the second government guarantee is incorporated. When you think home, I want you to think Manet. And when you think Manet, I want you to think serenity, security, and peace of mind. That is my ultimate goal for this company. I want a sense of peace when you enter any one of our estates, whether it's a closed gated community, whether it's a high rise. I need to, because it's a personal belief of mine that a man's home is a sanctuary, and outside your walls you have no control over the dealings of the world. But when you enter those gates, a place that you call your home, it should be the one tranquil place that all your worries, all your stresses just dissolve away. And that, I would say, is my one goal for our company.